All right. This is podcast number 8. That's Ocho in Spanish. And what's other?
What do you want?
I don't know.
What are you looking at me for?
What else you got?
I don't know.
You're the most well-versed.
I spoke American.
I speak
went.
English.
I speak
American.
I speak American everywhere I went.
I speak American.
Anyhow,
Acht.
we've got a special guest here today.
That's German.
Jacob Lippner with 2 P's.
Yeah, that's 2 P's.
It's 2 P's.
Lippner.
Lippner.
It's actually the proper
Lippner.
Yeah, Lippner.
Where'd the T come
Well,
from?
that's
There's no T in it.
Lippner.
Yeah,
Like
I mean, there should be a
Lipitor?
T. It sounds pretty good. Lippner. Yeah. I don't know.
Lippner.
No, it's Lippner.
Anyways, tell us a little about yourself.
Well,
You're like, I'm good. Bye.
Well, I really didn't expect to be just thrown on the spot here. I thought
No,
I
that's
was
what we
gonna
do
it.
here, man.
Oh, anyway, no. Well, what do you guys want to know? Music history of me. I've always been into music. I played the trumpet in the marching band and the jazz band in high school, which got a lot of ass for that. I'll tell you what, guys.
I played saxophone. in high school.
Well, you
First
played the
year.
sexy
probably
instrument.
play
Yeah, you played like.
Yeah, and you're probably doing it
No.
like when Clinton was in office, so it was all cool. It was like, oh yeah,
Actually, it was kind of cool thing.
Yeah. you son of a bitch.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's good. He
I'm
didn't play
just like-
trumpet.
I'm just playing trumpet, but then I transferred around. But anyway, so travel the world, listen to music. Kind of just like I love live music and everything that goes into it. I mean, you guys put a lot of work into what you do, except Kenny.
Damn right. I don't
yeah.
give a shit.
I don't give a shit. But no,
All my shit's triggered.
Yeah, he
then
right.
I came back
He
into
right.
town. I went into I moved to Chicago, and that was that's where bands are. I mean, they start there and then they leave because Chicago sucks.
Exactly.
No, it's a great town. It's a great town to see live music. I mean, shoot, one year I saw 100 different concerts. So I mean, it was pretty neat, from small concerts to big venues. And then I started getting back with my my friends at home that are pretty talented musicians. They asked for a manager, and I like to talk to people. So I mean, it kind of just fits. Networking for me is life, and getting out there and setting up events and doing stuff and meeting, just like meeting you guys here. That's what I love to do. So managing, listening to a lot, going to a lot of concerts. I go to a couple concerts a month just to figure out what I want to see from the other bands around me. I also try to put on a show. I got a show that does the independent art around the area. We throw a concert. We do a lot of different types of art, anything that you can show people what you're doing and stuff, just to get people interested. Knox and Stark County as a whole is a super, super poor area. It's the poorest county in Indiana. So
Did not know that.
yeah, it is.
Wow.
It is 24,197 people, and
See, we learned stuff on this podcast.
Yeah. This be it.
For sure.
Yeah, I used to be the EMA director for that. I went to college to do emergency management, which is really neat. That's what I did in the Air Force. That's what I did whenever I lived in Kuwait for a couple of years. And I worked at Menards for a little bit down the road. That was pretty awesome.
I also worked at Menards.
Save
there.
big money.
Save big money at Menards. And then you have to spend your they give you the percentage of what you can spend on your...
No, I was a contractor. I did
Oh,
security
okay,
for
yeah.
them.
Oh, yeah, that's way different.
Yo, it's terrible.
Yeah, it's terrible.
No.
Terrible.
Real quick, before we continue.
What you got?
You got a fucking mustache hair stuck
Oh, yeah.
in the microphone.
See, that's why I don't use
That's,
the other one.
Yeah, that's why I use the color
That's what
ones, yeah.
happens. That's what happens.
It's because you have a man beard. All
I have
of
a
us,
man
we
beard.
can't
Yeah,
grow
a
that
little,
shit.
yeah, little,
Yeah, some of us. I
little
don't do
pab
the-
beard.
No, I look
Little-
very Mexican. If
little
I do that.
pab beard, little PBA or PAB, pussy ass bitch beard.
Yeah.
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 But yeah,
Pussy
from there
bitch
I just
ass.
pussy ass bitch.
PBA.
PBA.
But
or
from there I just
PBA.
kind of started hanging out with musicians and finding new things to do and find new venues, and I'm always looking for a different venue to put stuff and trying to connect people. So I mean, that's where I'm at with it.
It's good stuff. So do you have any like current projects or anything like that?
I
or you
do.
wanna
The
drop
current
right now?
project is my Woodstark. This is going to be the 4th year for that independent artist. I mean, just any kind of art. We want it down there in the Knox Park. I got sound. I got about 10, 11 bands right now that are going to come down, and I got a bunch of artists that are going to be showing off anything from spoon ring making to chalk
Spoon ring
drawing.
making,
Yeah,
that's
yeah, yeah.
interesting.
Yeah, my buddy Zach made my spoon ring that I'm wearing tonight. It's pretty awesome.
That is fucking dope.
But
Is
yeah,
it- is it
yeah.
out of a fork?
He makes
That'd be
it-
interesting.
yeah.
Spoon rings out of fork.
Yeah, yeah. It's like yeah. I want it out of a fork though. I want a spoon ring, but I want it out of a fork. Yeah.
I can't do that. Isn't it the
fork.
same
Yeah,
as
I
a
was
sport?
like, no,
Spork
no,
ring.
that's not how. That's
Spork
not how you do
ring?
it. No, no, no.
Spork ring.
All right. No.
No sport ring?
Don't
No
screw with
sport.
don't screw with the art. I mean,
No
if
sport.
you want to go your direction, let you. But
Are
he
you a
is
fan of?
strictly
Are you a fan
spoon.
of modern art?
I am. I'm a fan of every kind of art, and like living in Chicago was great because I got to go around to all the different museums and everything, and just sit and stare at the art. I wasn't doing anything, working on the GI Bill, working on my my degree, and just hanging out. It was great.
Yeah, I'm when it comes to modern art, it's almost like hey, here's a 6-pack of beer. Actually, this means the struggles of life of the 6 people known, and I'm like, I don't get it.
Well, that's where I have my idea of. My brother and I talked about this actually with the modern art.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you go drive down the road, you pick up a couple of the dead animals there, and you just dip them in some paint and slam them up against a thing, and just come up with a good story. Just write a good story of what that means.
What would you call that kind of art?
Paint slamming.
Yeah,
Paint slamming?
Paint slamming.
That sounds kind of sexual to me.
Yeah, that does.
Yeah.
I like it. That may be a sexual position that I'm going
Hey,
to try.
girl, you down with paint slamming?
You guys down with paint slamming?
Taint slamming?
No, not taint slamming.
Paint.
That's dirty.
No, but-
paint slamming,
but-
classy.
You know, it's that old
Paint
anything's art kind of thing, and
That's always
that's
good.
kind of what I'm into. You know, it's if you work on a car, if you're passionate about something, that is your art. If you want to show it off,
Mhm.
come down to my Woodstock, my project.
And
that
when is Woodstock?
I'm passionate. It's an independent artist venue.
When is it?
Oh, when is it?
Yeah.
It's September 2nd. That's not official yet. I haven't went through the Parks Board, but I, did my networking, and we got sound all day. We got 11 bands. We got the big main stage they just built down there.
Are we one of the 11? I know we're trying to figure that out.
Yeah.
I guess
I count
we're
you guys.
officially
You
on
guys
it
are
now.
already going.
Excuse me?
You're
We're gonna
going,
do something.
Kenny.
So what?
Nice to
So-
know about this.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, you guys are going. I mean,
Right?
So, no, we're good with that.
Where we
But
at?
anyways,
Anyway,
so September 2nd.
September 2nd.
What time
I'm going
does
to
it
try to
start?
get
Do you know
the
yet?
park all day long. I don't really know yet. I don't have
6 a.m.? What up, 4?
6
4
till
a.m.?
10.
Okay.
6
4
a.m.
a.m.?
till 10 p.m.
Yeah, dude, that sounds good.
And
It's a party.
it's going to be all day. I have all kinds of stuff planned.
Blow.
But then at the end of the night is the best.
What?
The end of the night is the
Oh.
best part because we close down. We have an open mic. Everybody brings their stuff, and we drink beer, and hang
Blow.
out, and just it's
You
awesome.
gonna be doing anything? You gonna play
Blow.
Yeah, I'll
trumpet?
play a trumpet.
Dude, I can bring my saxophone out.
Huh?
I
Yeah,
still
bring
got
the
it.
sax. Bring the sax, man. I'll play the trumpet. I can play some In the Mood. And,
Blow.
yeah.
Right. That's what I'm still stuck on.
That's how
Does
we do it.
anybody
You gotta
else-
stay awake. These guys shocked.
Yeah, these fucking guys.
So you guys are just regulars.
Yeah.
You say blow, you guys are a bad eye.
So,
So,
anyways,
on that
that's
note,
way to make it
Transitioning.
Yeah, interesting.
and the cut.
Going with music, we recently had I got tagged in your nice rant on Facebook. and
Oh, yeah.
whatnot. You can find all this on Facebook about cover bands and whatnot, which is a cool little topic, which I definitely would like to talk about. Coming from left and right, my post was I'm going to do a cover of Danzig. Not. No, it was a cover of Danzig in the style of Phil Collins.
Yeah. Beautiful.
What?
No, I'm not
Wait,
done
yeah,
yet.
what?
In the style of Phil
He's not
Collins
done yet.
with the vocal stylings of Sting.
Jesus Christ.
Not Sting from Police,
Sting from Sting.
but Sting from Sting.
What is happening?
Bang. I'll be watching
I quit.
you.
Cut me out. Just
We're
end
not
this
doing
right
that.
now.
Only 2
But anyways,
minutes in,
no,
and
no,
that
what are
is
your- what are your-
it.
My
This
my
is a good
views on
topic.
the cover bands. I mean, it's a good topic. Whenever we go out and you guys are all original. I was a manager of a band that was all original, and we played with a lot of bands that were strictly cover bands. The talent caliber maybe wasn't as good with some of the because cover bands cycle through. They have different people all the time where we had this guy in the band. He was playing Leonard Skinner and AC/DC, and anybody can do that. So
I've
we
definitely
just-
seen some good cover bands.
yeah.
Like,
no,
just
no.
phenomenal.
And I'm not
But-
saying
Yeah,
everyone's
yeah.
like that, but it just seems like I was talking to a cover band the other day, and it just seemed as though like she propositioned me to be a singer in the band, and I was like, well, you already got a singer. You're like, yeah, but he's 26 and just got married, and he's probably going to be out of the band. And I was like, I don't know, I'll talk about it. But my thing with the cover bands is if you're going to cover something, why not make it your own? You don't need to sound like that jukebox. I mean, people will know the music. If you go up there and you start playing, it may take them a little bit, but then it'll click, and you'll see that little light over their head, and they'll be like, I know this one, and that's how I feel anyway. Whenever I, like the Me First and the Gimme Gimmes, they're one of the biggest cover bands. They got famous.
I don't know what that is.
Oh yeah.
I don't know what a Gimme Gimme is.
Yeah, Me First and the Gimme Gimmes. It's
Okay.
it's a band that made it big off of just being straight up covers, and they make them their own. They go out there and they perform that cover. They're not just playing it like it, off the jukebox.
Now, with that kind of segue, we've talked about before. What are your thoughts on, say, like the bands that they have their original stuff, but their main thing is, hey, we need a cover of, let's say, Taylor Swift or like that, and then boom, we're huge. But then you hear their normal stuff, you're like, But they're still. I mean, they're that is an art, I would say. They're making it known. However,
definitely.
What are your thoughts on? They're not necessarily making money on someone else's. Well, they kind of are making
they
someone
are.
else's
I mean,
music.
they're taking the knowledge of that song and making money off of their intellectual properties.
With that, would you rather hear a band work their way up with their material originally, or
I would
work
love it
if
if original bands could work their way up.
Mm-hmm.
I would love that, but unfortunately, that's just not the way it is anymore.
Yeah,
you don't like it. I mean, well, you guys know. You go out, they'll pay a cover band $1,500 to play a night, and then they offer you guys who are all original and worked your ass off to create music. No, $300 that'll do, right?
Are we into paying?
Actually, yeah. It's more like we're gonna offer you the chance to pay us to come play at a fucking place.
Yeah. We'll offer you the chance to buy food and kind of like be here.
Yeah.
And
you want to play with
the
headliner?
Play for 15 minutes. Yeah. No, but I ran in that with whenever I was trying to book a tour for South of Sorrow, and it was, well, have I heard of you? And I was like, no, we're all original, so probably not. Here's a link. Here's this, but just getting the venues to listen to a link. Well, you got to think too. They're bombarded with that crap all the time, so it's really hard. And that's part of the networking, getting out there and meeting the people. And to do original music is just insanely hard. I mean, you don't have the push behind what, unless you know somebody, you're a friend of somebody, or you're, like at Riot Fest, we have people playing that are movie stars and they have their own band and stuff, so they got the capital to throw it in there, like, hey, record company, they know my name, sign me. Yeah. But like, whenever you go out and about and, hey, we're Time Is the Enemy,
who the fuck are you?
Who is that? Well, it's South of Sorrow. I was like, well, we're on YouTube, we're on iTunes, we're on, we're on Pandora, we're on Spotify. We're on Spotify.
We're on Spotify.
We's on the radio. We's on that computer.
Shit.
Shit.
I can't work that damn thing.
But no, I mean it's tough.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, like I was talking to you earlier today, doing a cover just gets your toe in that door, and it's something that people will catch, and they're going to listen to something else. And then if you have the talent and the drive to be able to push that other stuff with the cover, I mean, go for it. I mean, look at like Disturbed and stuff like that. They made it big off of a cover, and their music is good.
What's the name of it? There's whatever of Silence.
I can't even think about it. I should
Something of Silence.
It was a Tears for
Fears.
cover.
Yeah, Tears for Fears cover. Yeah. And,
I liked the new one they did. That
that's-
was
oh, God,
fantastic.
yeah. But I mean, it's like that because people knew that already. So I mean, yeah, is it thieving? I mean, I guess you could look at that in any type of art.
Because you still give them credit. Like, yeah,
I mean,
it's
look at some Andy Warhol. He put up a can of Campbell's. Is he stealing from the person that created the Campbell's can?
that's just delicious with,
I know, it's
with
so
tomato soup and grilled cheese.
Tomato soup and grilled
Side
cheese.
note, this is what we're
Side
famous for.
We're hungry.
We always get stuck
should've
up on
eaten.
fucking food.
'Cause
We got a
food's the-
side
that's
note
part of
on
this
food
podcast.
Look at
every
us.
time.
No,
Would you?
see,
Would,
Yeah, you're right. Well,
You get stuck up
That's
on
different.
Don't start.
Big-
Don't fucking start.
We could bring up a prior thing. We're not going to do that next.
We already hashed that out last podcast.
But yeah, like I
Big
said,
kid.
it's. I'd like to hear Kenny's thoughts on cover bands.
Does he have them?
Does he have any?
No, we already know one that you're not a fan of. Neither am I. It rhymes with "I prevail."
Yeah. my
Oops.
my only view is an original band where their set list is more covers than their original shit, and you can obviously tell where the majority of the work went into.
Yeah.
Which baffles me as a creator. How is it so hard to create something that's already there, it's already tabbed out for you, and then they play it verbatim, and you hear their original shit, which is on a 2-track CD, and sounds like shit. I'm kind of confused because I can kind of learn someone else's drum track if I listen to it enough.
That's
the good thing too.
That's
is
my view.
I have two opinions on this, right? As a musician, I fucking hate cover bands, right? Because I feel like while they put their time in to learn the music, it's still a cover, right? Mm-hmm. But the listener side, I always have to remind myself that we're in the entertainment business, or we're at least trying to be, and that's all it is entertainment. So as a listener, I'm like, okay, yeah, I'm cool with it. It's good. But my musician side is like, fuck you guys. Because you're making money off of somebody else's song, and a lot of people don't take the time to make it their own, like you were talking about.
Yeah, make it your own. Do something
that was
different.
the main thing with that. Even some of the best covers, like I love Killswitch Engage's covers. When they did Holy Diver, and then they did the Eye of the Tiger. Even the solo sections, there was just enough that you could tell, oh, that's Killswitch. You can tell it's them instead of being like, oh, okay, they did a Dio song. Or, oh, they did. Who does Eye of the Tiger? I've messed this up every time.
I don't fucking know.
It's on my phone.
Yeah.
That's my driving aggressively song.
That's not driving aggressively.
Exuberant. Rocky 1.
Yeah.
That's my Rocky 1 song.
That's my Rocky 1 song. I love it.
But yeah, that's just kind of weird. You can tell where the majority of the time goes to in those styles of bands. And if that's the case, then the other two songs that you showed me, scratch them and learn 2 more covers and be a cover band.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Just give up on the original part.
Yeah. I mean,
because it's such a big roller coaster ride. The first 2 songs, I'm like, man, okay, they can play an instrument. That's cool. And then it's like, actually, can you really play an instrument? Because this third song is.
Yeah. Now we have a friend band that I talk to, Seldom Told. I don't know if you guys have heard of them.
Yeah.
They do a good mix of cover, original, cover, original, cover, original. They make sure their original stuff gets out there while they're mixing it with cover. But they can play like a 3-hour set if they need to, all cover and then mix their stuff in.
Their music's good. Like we've played with them before and we've seen them live.
And the thing that fixes them is they have a female lead singer. You know, so anything that you sing is going to sound different. You're like, oh, that's a nice cover.
Number one, right?
Yeah, number one.
It's already
that's
unique.
Easy. Yeah, it's already that's easy enough.
Not
so
the exact same
we need
verbatim.
To just get John to be soprano, and then we'll be all right.
You already tried.
Well, we've got one. The one song we'll talk about after more. The one that we've been trying to do. I still think that's going to be a good song to possibly do, and it's female sing. We'll talk more about that and then hopefully get that released out.
I know what you're talking
so
about.
Caveat, real quick, an amendment to what I just said.
Here we go.
No, because I was thinking about it. The only time I'm okay with it, because if you think about it, most people that are in a cover band, they probably have an original band also, or they're a part of something that's original music, and a lot of times they're doing maybe, right? But
maybe.
My one caveat is if you've got a band that's on the road touring, freaking eating PB&Js in the back of a van trying to make it, and they're trying to survive by using covers at bars.
Oh no, yeah, that's
to get paid for it. I'm okay with it.
No, travel your ass off, but just be prepared to put yourself into.
Yeah, but the root of the thing.
Yeah, no, you got to make money at the end of the day.
As an economic means to do what you want to do, I'm cool with it. But if that's your whole goal,
well, here's a situation that happened with me. So what the initial start of Woodstock. I had a bunch of my buddies that were in bands. I was managing a band at the time. Original artists. I said, hey, man, can't pay you. You want to donate some time? Original artist, country. Yeah, man, no problem. I'll be there. Original artist, hard rock. Yeah, dude, we'll be there. Seldom Told, same thing. Yeah, we're going to go. One of our big bands down there, strictly cover, does the voice changes so that it sounds just like what you can just hit next, sound just like the band, and they get raves for sounding just like what I could play on the jukebox.
He made a finger gesture, by the way, as a play
exactly.
Yeah,
since you can't see what we're doing.
Yeah, but he was like, "Well, we don't play anywhere unless we're getting $1,500." And I explained to him that the whole process of the Woodstock thing is to get everybody out there and provide music and show the kids and show the community that there's stuff here. We're not just meth and heroin. There's more stuff to do. There's people, there's people out there to do what you like to do. So meet them, network. I'm a big networking guy. Meet them, network, and figure out how to get the community to be an art community. And then, after years, we'll bring people in because they'll look at Stark County and be like, yeah, it may be a little crap hole, but
They
You
can
know,
gentrify, and you can get all
Yeah.
beards and undercuts and
Yeah.
mustaches.
If I
and
could just
boom.
get some hipsters to move in,
Oh
that
my
would be
gosh,
great.
so
Oh
neat.
man, sriracha.
Yeah. Yeah, but
I want some
that's
sriracha.
what I'm saying. I mean, it just kind of that nailed it home for me. It was like, well, we make all this money all the time, and we don't play for less than $1,500.
Right.
And I'm like,
Who are you?
yeah. I was like, oh, well, what do you play? But I walked away. I was intoxicated. But I looked at the guy. I said, screw you. We don't need you. If I really want to listen to you, I'll just turn on my iPod. And I turned around and walked away.
Yeah.
And then every one of those original musicians came up to me and shook my hand after that. They're like, pretty badass. I was like, yeah.
That's one thing you always like. You gotta agree, or not agree. You definitely won't agree, but you feel for anyone, be
But
it from pop
for some-
band, anything like that.
For somebody to be arrogant about playing stuff exactly how somebody else did it, all you're doing is copying them.
Yeah.
And that's
the craziest
disgraceful.
part.
It's
That's the craziest
disgraceful
part.
that he's so
stuck up
Stuck
about
up
reading
about- yeah.
tabs.
Yeah.
And
I mean,
basically,
I could do that.
yeah.
I could do that myself.
Yeah.
You know, it doesn't take that much talent to just do that.
yeah.
The talent comes from, I mean, there is talent. There's talent to play.
Well, no, yeah,
but,
for sure.
but yeah. But like to come up with your own stuff, like you were doing today, you know, it's like,
Oh God.
yeah. You know,
But it's-
I mean, but
yeah,
air
it's,
quotes.
there's a
You can see it,
process.
yeah.
There's
It's-
a process.
Ooh,
It's
air
not just
quotes.
reading it and going, well, I could write a book if I had another book sitting in front of me and I read that.
Yeah. No. Yeah.
You know, I mean, that's the same thing. That's literature. Well, I'm gonna read Frost, and then
I'm gonna
but
name it
I'm
Winter.
gonna but I want $1,500 whenever I read Frost to you guys, and that's exactly
Whenever
I-
yeah.
See?
Well, no, that's what I'm saying. That's
I
kind of
read
what
it
it is.
differently.
Yeah.
I can also.
Well, no. I'm gonna read it exact. You turn me down.
just a bit. You started almost
Yeah,
close
okay,
to
sorry.
peeking.
Yeah.
Um,
See,
I
he
know
got
you
excited. He
I
got
liked it.
excited.
I liked
It's
it.
good. I got you.
Yeah,
So,
but
I
you know,
mean-
it's just that's exactly it. I mean, it's the same thing. So I'm going to take his work, copy it exactly, and then turn it in as plagiarism.
Not
Don't
if you
forget
do
to
it in
pay
a British
us.
accent.
Don't forget to pay me, by the way.
Oh yeah. Don't forget to give me that.
I
1,000
cheated,
yeah.
but I want my money.
Yeah. I plagiarized everything, but I want my degree. You know.
Like I get it with like the cover bands, and like it does take time to learn stuff. It does take time to
does,
learn that,
it
and
does.
like you know some of the ones
I'm
like
not
the really
discrediting
good. No,
any
it's
of
exactly it.
Having-
I'm
And
totally there with
that's
you.
something that I definitely don't. You know, I'm not discrediting cover bands.
No, yeah.
I'm just
yeah.
expecting more out of them. If they're going to put forth the effort, put forth more.
Show-
effort.
yeah.
But
Show
don't
it.
expect to get that I guess the
That respect
yeah,
from-
for covering.
yeah,
I was like,
grandiose.
yeah,
On
I
the
give
one-
you
look-
that.
On
Look
the
at
one
the-
side.
Yeah.
On the one side.
Oh god.
You're gonna make a comment every time I fucking
I
speak.
think that's
God,
what I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna
do.
slap him.
Do it.
On the one hand, having the balls as a band to say no, we need to get paid for what we're doing.
Mhm.
I'm okay with. Not so much if they're cocks about it.
Yeah.
You know, especially for what you're trying
Well,
to
yeah.
establish.
I asked
To me, like I go and play that for fucking free. Like I
Yeah.
don't care.
No,
'Cause
no,
I'll
that-
probably end
that's
up
what I'm
getting some
saying.
beer and drinking
everybody.
food. And
Everybody.
everything
Oh
else.
yeah, and there's a beer garden down there. This
See,
year,
there you
which
go.
is new.
There
Do
you
we do we get a beer
No,
garden
you
hookup?
pay for it. And
No,
then-
is it like a all you can drink beer garden? That's what I was asking.
Yeah,
Or
it sure
it
is.
just
As
like
long as
a
you have
beer?
money to pay for everyone.
Everyone.
Every single one.
I would be down to pay like $40-$50 for like all you can drink. That's always good stuff.
I mean, you can pay $40-$50
and then get
and
$40
drink as
worth
much
of
as you
beer.
can for that $40. So
Be
I mean,
drunk
But if
under
it's
a
craft
picnic
beer, it's like
table.
4 beers.
yeah, I mean,
I love craft beer.
no, it's not going to be craft beer.
Well-
Actually, you know what? That is, we do have a brewery that's kicking up, and I may bring the brewery down there.
Brr.
I haven't talked to him yet.
Hmm.
It's like 50-20. No, that's
You
not
got
it.
your hands in everything, man.
I do. I really do. I try to. Well,
Wink, wink.
Yeah. I see where you're going there. No. Well, as I was an emergency management agency director for
What
my
kind
county.
of were you
So-
were you director of?
Huh?
I just want emergency management.
I was
one
the
more time.
emergency management agency director for Stark County for a couple of years,
agency.
and so
The
I got
fuck
my hands in
type
it.
of
But
job
you
title
guys
is
know
that?
me. I'm
Mhm.
yeah.
I didn't believe
That's
you worked for a
impressive.
while.
That's
It's a
a mouthful. Is
it's
what
a-
that is.
It's a takeoff of Homeland Security, Indiana Homeland Security, which is ran by the Federal Emergency Management Agency. So actually, I'm Federal Emergency Management Agency with a from the Indiana Homeland Security and Stark County's Emergency Management Agency Director.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah.
No business
So-
cards.
Yeah, no business cards. It's all black.
Yeah, when you get a business
black.
card, here's a black card.
call me
Yeah,
if you can figure it out.
Like, how do I read this? Do you have a black?
But no,
light?
I mean, I've always been. You guys met me before that. I mean, I've just been all about networking. And Sam, I don't know you from Adam, but I already don't like
I
you.
actually saw your Facebook post before I knew that it was him because I saw that one that you were commenting on earlier. I saw it. I'm like, well, that's funny. And now I'm meeting a fucking random person.
If you tag me in a post, I'll comment on it. It could be the stupid. It could be something I don't even support.
I wanted to get my friends out.
That's good.
You'll comment on anything and say tacos.
No, I comment on your stuff because you put some like bitch ass shit out.
I'll put shit.
And then I comment.
Bang. Let's not go down that road.
I mean, you can. I put whatever the fuck I want on my fucking Facebook.
No, it's the whole point.
Wait, which one?
Comment tacos.
Which one?
Yeah.
My private one. The public one doesn't get anything anymore.
No, that's boring. You need to put that on the public one.
Two Facebooks, man.
No,
Yeah.
2 Facebooks.
That's all famous.
I'm not gonna delete everyone.
That shit's fancy.
That is so time consuming to delete all those idiots.
Is it?
Is it really?
It really is.
Is it that time consuming?
Yeah, because they don't let you delete in bulk. There's not a select all button.
One by one.
It's seriously check.
Hey,
check.
wait.
Check.
No,
Why are you
check.
deleting so many people? How many dick pics do you get in a day?
Ooh, oh man, you never know, don't you? What's today? Tuesday, man.
Actually,
it's
speaking
kind of a
of
low
dick
day.
pics.
It's usually.
Speaking of dick pics.
Booby timeout.
For you guys that don't know what's going on, he's looking at his phone because he's getting some delightful pics from
He's a whore.
some fallacious women. But continue on though.
Yeah, no.
After the titties.
No, one thing I definitely would like to hit on is definitely like networking. That's one thing, even when we've hit before, and it's good that you brought it up again.
Yeah.
When we go do shows, as Time is Enemy and whatnot, some of the bands, they're really cool to talk to you.
Yeah.
Be it
Oh,
local,
God, yeah.
be it a touring act.
Oh,
But I've met local acts, which we've said before, that were total dicks.
Yeah.
That are like, oh, it was my town, blah, 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 like that. We all were in the same shit from being, someone as like a Metallica level to someone as like our level. They still work their way up no matter what.
Metallica did their first CD for 10 years and worked their ass off bar to bar to bar to bar to bar getting shit on.
That's how you fucking do
for
it.
10 years. That's how you do it.
Exactly.
And, you do have those people that come out and it's just like the magical doors open and, oh, shit, I had one song and now I'm huge. And they fall off. But I think that's what made Metallica great. It's they knew their shit. That album that they worked on for 10 years and pushed every night for 10 years, they had that down.
And I will give
People
them
knew
their new album. I actually like it. It's grown on me finally.
I like all their albums.
Death Magnetica was hard to sell to me.
It was hard to like.
Yeah.
But then you sit back and listen to it, to the change, and it's like, it's not a drastic Beatle change, where in the course of 10 years they went from Mod Squad to psychedelic rock,
Yeah.
Exactly.
and that and what blew my mind is something that I never understood whenever I was a kid. I never thought about the time frame, where it was 10 years. The Beatles were only together for 10 years, and to get a range of music from there to there. I mean,
drugs will do that usually.
Yeah, drugs will do that.
Drugs will do a lot of things.
What I'm thinking is,
Blow.
we'll get you guys all.
Real fucked up.
No, not yet. You will get the first album out, and then we'll start with the we'll start little here. We'll start doing a little pot. Is that what they call it now?
A little pot.
They do
The
pot?
reefers.
The reefer.
They do the reefer. We'll get you
Kids
doing the
these days.
reefer,
Man,
and then we'll move on from that.
When
We'll
you
do
get some of those
Angel
edibles,
Dust
Is it
and
reefer
PCP.
in the
Straight up.
ocean?
Yeah, and then just
The ocean
cocaine and bath salts.
I don't.
bath salts. Man.
Oh yeah.
Fuck it, I'm for it. Let's
Yeah,
do it.
let's do it.
No,
But we have to space it out over the course of a couple of
all
years.
you have to do to fuck with Sam is write off time shit.
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
If I just wrote, if off time he just stares, he's like, so I wrote a new song today, and it's like, oh, here's some off time stuff. He just goes,
I'm just gonna match Kenny. Oh wait, I can't. I can't match Kenny. He's doing off time. Did you change the rhythm?
Oh, that was good.
How
Did you change the
this
rhythm?
just go right straight to
Yeah,
poor
right.
Sam?
I'm just saying.
I'm sorry,
like,
buddy.
That's what happened.
It's
I mean, you do
stereo-
suck it off time, but
stereotypical
It's
bass
stereotypical.
player hating. I'm just saying.
all the time.
Yeah.
All day, every day.
I appreciate you
And-
mostly.
And there's a reason why we can't make fun of the drummer a lot because
he's
I can. You
Because
guys
I'm
can.
black.
Yeah, I was about
Because
to.
I'm black.
because you're tall.
Because I'm
Because
Because
black.
you're tall. Look at
'Cause
all
you're
us.
really
We're all
tall.
short.
Yeah,
You're
like
really
I told
tall.
you guys, you guys are check your privilege.
Yeah.
I mostly have to.
Check your privilege.
Check your privilege.
Yeah. So.
And it's still there.
See,
Yeah.
the thing
Got
is,
it. Yeah.
The problem is when me and you walk into venues to play.
Yeah, they look at you.
And
They
they're
think you're
like,
robbing
"Who
the
is
place?
this?"
No.
Oh,
He's gonna rap.
They used to.
Oh, he's gonna rap.
They
He's gonna
used to
rap.
think that.
Yeah.
when
You
it
guys
was-
must be a
He's
rapper.
either robbing this place or
And-
he's gonna rap.
and I'm bringing in a fucking 12-piece drum set, and then they just get more confused. Like,
Yeah, he probably stole that.
Did you not bring enough white girls?
no.
Oh, okay, that's probably what it is.
I
I
don't
mean,
bring
what are those?
any white
Yeah,
girls
you
to
need
my
to start
shows.
bringing more white girls.
Yeah,
so
we're
they
in-
can talk
Yeah, I
about
don't-
how great of a drummer.
I
you
don't
are.
have white girls.
White
to
girls
bring.
don't like our music.
Yeah, we're kind of in the different genre.
Yeah.
We like. There's
Where are the white women at?
yeah.
Like I had a.
Where are the white?
I was at work today, and I was jamming out to Lamb of God. Me
Oh,
and
yeah.
the black cook Patrick love Lamb of God.
Patrick.
It's great
That's such a black
See?
name.
Patrick,
Why
that
he
is such
gotta
a
be black?
name.
because they call him Black Trick.
Black.
Man.
I like where you
I
work.
never thought of that. Yeah, no, I'm gonna use that one.
We have a regional
Right,
manager.
whatever.
His name is also Patrick. So in
Okay,
order
so
to distinguish,
Black Trick and Patrick.
exactly, it's
I
fucking
get it.
terrible.
Which one's
I get
the
it.
black
Instead
one?
of the Black Patrick? Yeah.
Right,
It
it's
makes it a little
Patrick.
bit more sense. Yeah.
It's all right, but I'm jamming.
Nigga Patrick.
That is so fucked up.
That was, there was an A on
No,
that.
it wasn't hard. I
There was
agree.
an A on
with
that,
you.
yeah. Hard.
Black Trick.
Oh man.
It's terrible. But I'm listening to music, and she's like, "Can you like change this? I can't listen to that hard stuff." And
she
there it
white?
is.
So-
Every white girl I've
I'm
ever
assuming
talked to
she was
since
white.
I've been in this band has been,
We
you
don't-
do that screamo.
Oh God, that just
Oh, I
gets
hate
me
screamo.
when they
Oh,
no
God
like
damn it.
when they just all metal to non-metal people. You guys do the screamo. I'm like, oh, I want to punch you in the face so bad right now.
Do you not realize that
You're
screamo
beautiful,
is a
but I want to
totally
punch you in the face, like
separate-
square in the mouth.
Like
But like,
screamo is a
weird-
totally
and I know
separate
like with
entity.
metal, it is the black sheep of all musics. Well, no, when it
Jam
comes
bands.
to that,
Jam bands are kind of black sheep.
Yeah, the jam band. Yeah. Look at that poor little jam band. All the little retarded people. Playing
sometimes you're like,
all
ooh, a
playing
jam
sounds.
band.
It's great.
And you're like,
no, jam band electronic.
Oh
Have you ever-
yeah.
electronic jam bands. Have you ever heard that?
EDM.
Yeah. You will hear that if you come down to Woodstock, because I have a buddy that is a they do their jam their jam electronic, and it gets pretty crazy. It gets scary. At
I'm
points.
excited for
It's
it.
scary. It's
I've never
really
heard
cool.
it before.
does
Oh,
the
man.
beat drop?
The
That's all
beat
I'm
does
curious.
not drop.
Oh, then that's
you
probably
don't understand where the beat is most of the time. They used to have this band that was atrocious.
Is that the name of the band?
That
Because
was
that's a
not
cool
the name
band
of it.
name.
Oh,
That's
That was
pretty
not
good.
the name of
Yeah,
it.
I like that.
That's how I felt.
Oh.
Oh,
When I heard it, I was like, "Oh, this is atrocious." I don't even use that word a lot. That just came up. I was like, "Ooh." "Yeah, no." But so I come back from. I was in Germany, I think, at the time, serving our
Deutschland.
country in the United States Air Force, and so I come back home from leave, and my buddies are like, "Oh, come check out our band. It's awesome." So I go in there, and they play a couple of songs. I'm like, "Oh, that's cool," but then they start going off and just doing this electronic stuff. And everybody's like playing different stuff, and I don't think anybody realized that anybody else was on the stage with them because they're just like random.
It's like jazz fusion almost.
That was almost jazz fusion. For a minute, I was like, "Oh, they're doing something," and then I realized that they weren't. And as I
No,
sat
they were
there,
doing something.
because they were
It's called acid.
yeah, sure, man.
Opiates.
Yeah, right in the eyeball.
DMT.
But no, so as I'm standing in the back there, I'm watching as people get up and leave, and get up and leave, and get. So at the end, it's myself and one of the band members' girlfriends, and all their band member girlfriends came, all the family of the band members came. Everybody was standing outside as they went on this 20-minute, 30-minute solo.
Stop.
Yeah, it was like that. It was
We just
scary.
hit notes.
I was frightened.
stuff.
I didn't know if I wanted to leave or stay just to see if the stage was going to explode. But when they got off, when they finally stopped their solo, and there was me and this other little girl that was standing there just looking scared, I really think she was just having an epileptic fit, so she couldn't
Nice.
walk out. But no, it just like they stopped, and I was just like,
No, you might have started a new song if you did that. You gotta be
yeah,
careful.
I know.
with that.
I didn't want
Yeah.
to clap because like, they could have got the beat, and then they would have been there another fucking hour, you know. So I was like, okay, you guys, that was not great. And they're all coming off the stage, high fiving each other, you know. Oh man, we did so great. I was like, woo! You guys do understand that there were people here,
And not
and now
anymore.
they're there, and they're gone. They
Which is
left.
another good thing with music too. We've many a times when you meet a band and they're all like hyped and everything like that. And granted, everyone has to grow, everyone has to learn what they're doing.
Yeah.
But when they go up to like, how'd you like our set? And you get just kind of like, yeah, did you hear it?
It was different.
You played
It
your
was-
instruments.
Yeah.
It was
Man, y'all doing it,
Man,
whatever it
yeah.
is.
So you're not lying. You're not lying good enough. You have
Yeah.
to pick out one thing you like, and when they say, "How did we do?" you say, "He's got great vocals."
yeah. His eyes are beautiful.
Your drum kit
Yeah.
looks great.
Yeah.
and they take it
Dude,
and run.
yeah.
You really took the song and made it your own.
But like
That's it. That's my favorite
well, how do
one.
you guys feel after you come off of the like,
Terrible.
Like,
Dude,
fuck
when I
this
come off,
shit.
that
Why
was
do we-
shit.
why do we-
Terrible.
why do
Every
we-
time.
Why do I waste
Why
my time?
do we keep doing this?
But like,
Why do we just glutton for
I'm
punishment?
always pissed off after
Yeah.
a set.
and then they talk to us like, dude, that was killer. I was like, I didn't play notes correctly ever.
Exactly. I'm always like
ever.
the last
one thing
we
we
played
count on
the
John.
very
I'm not
last
the right
note,
Nope.
and I always throw the drumsticks in there. Like, man, fuck this.
I'm quitting.
Get my
done.
get my shit off the stage.
When's our next show?
But then,
God.
you know, like being a manager of a band and that put on some subpar performances. Man, they come off the stage and be like, we nailed it, and I had to be that like guy going,
You did.
no.
wait, hold on.
I'm sorry, but like you did not nail it, and you need to really apologize to the.
I
these
nailed
poor
it for getting
Yeah.
you here.
Yeah, I
and
nailed.
now I look like shit.
Yeah, I nailed it for like talking stuff and getting people to stand up in front of the stage, but then you did not nail it. So then that person left, and then now you're going to tell me that it's my fault because I should be, getting people to come up to the stage. But
That's one thing that we
That's-
do notice, even on our worst shows. It's always been nice, but you've seen when we played. It always
it's horrible.
makes us. It's
God,
terrible.
it's bad.
Terrible.
And yeah, it's
Don't
terrible.
ever see
But
us.
people
That's
come
why we're
up
doing
and
a
it's weird.
podcast.
Yeah, we got to do a podcast. 'cause
Yeah,
it's
so
fun.
just this ain't working.
The video probably won't be rolling for this.
No.
because
no,
we're
not
all
at all.
just be happy.
Yeah.
Be glad.
But no,
Anyway, go ahead,
yeah,
John.
When
Sorry.
it's weird, like especially for any band, you're doing something right to an extent when there's no one standing next to you or in front of you, like in the stage, and then you look up, you're like, oh crap, there's actually people listening to us. It's like shit, I actually have to play well now, and then
Well,
one
it
of
gives
those
you
things.
that little
Yeah.
hype energy. But whenever you already think that you're up here, and that's what I ran in
yeah.
with.
No, I did. I don't
they,
think-
they already thought that they were at
Yeah.
this level, and it's like, no, we're gonna sit in the back. You're the manager. You go around and socialize.
Yeah.
If they want to see us, they will come back here to us. And I was like, that's
that works.
I don't think I'll
That's
ever
kinda
hit a
whenever
level
I was
of
like,
that.
I don't want to talk shit about the band that I used to manage, but we did have our issues, and I've had it out with them about this stuff, and I've told them, and that's why I quit doing the
I mean,
management
you gotta be
thing
adult
because
about it too.
it just they burned me out because they thought that they were at a certain level, and I had to remind them that they weren't, and I felt like shit doing it because they're all my best friends.
Mhm.
They asked me to come and help them manage the band, and I appreciate their music. I fucking love them. They're all my best friends. I grew up with them. But there was just a certain point where it's like, guys, come on, seriously? If you're not willing to put in the effort to
right.
do that,
I was just gonna say that. It-
and
it's
there's
just
there's a
effort.
lot of
Yeah.
problems. There's a lot of problems with the band as far as like health issues and stuff. I know.
I ran into the Faddle's the drummer.
No.
What was that? Which one's the drummer? I always forget everyone's name.
Minix.
Minix. I have terrible names. No, I was at C2E2, and he's
Okay,
like,
yeah.
he's like, blah, 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 blah.
totally.
He ran into me. It was cool.
Yeah, he totally didn't
was
invite me
that?
to it.
He
I
was
was
like,
trying
what?
to go to C2E2, and
Dude, I said I
nobody
got free
said
invites.
anything.
I said I was going to it. I
Did
worked
you?
it actually. I worked like 3 days of it. It was superhero stuff. It's
Oh,
cool,
yeah, well,
good
you
stuff.
could've invited Jake because on Facebook I was like,
I posted on Facebook.
I want to go to C2E2, and nobody wanted to go.
Why?
But I'm starting to figure out that it's just me.
Maybe
Like,
they,
they
just
Yeah.
want to go
Jake.
do stuff.
Yeah.
It's the fact that they don't want to do stuff with me.
yeah.
So, I mean, it's like, man, there's nothing to do. I just wish I could, like, drink beer. And I'm like, I got a raft on the beach with beer in it for free. And they're like, man, I wish there was something to do.
You said free. I don't.
Yeah,
I generally like paying for things.
I mean, it would be.
pay for it.
I understand that you're going to give me free beer, but you have to be there. If you would leave,
Just
That'd be
leave the
great.
free
yeah,
beer
if you would
on
leave the free
float.
beer on the raft,
That would be fantastic.
that would be fantastic, and we will come in droves. You know?
Wait. Did you touch the beer?
Yeah.
Uh,
Game changer.
Yeah.
Don't fucking touch my beer.
But yeah, that's basically my life now. I invite people to do stuff, and everybody says like, nah.
Well,
Yeah, it
It's
sounds
depressing.
accurate.
Yeah, one of these days,
I've
you guys are
seen
gonna
this
hear about
before.
me hanging from my basement rafters. You know,
just wear a T-shirt.
I will.
That'd be
I
so-
will.
that'd be
I have your
fantastic crap.
time is the enemy T-shirt. No, hang myself in that
Make
t-shirt.
sure you snap a selfie
Yeah,
right
as
when you
as
jump.
I'm
We need any
Hashtag
publicity.
killing
any
it.
publicity. I will blame it on you
Yeah.
guys. That'll work.
This
It'll be
music caused me.
This
boom.
music caused me to get caused me to get to the point where I killed myself.
Instant success.
Yes, instant. Everybody's got to see it. Everybody's got to hear this music and figure out who
How
these
heavy
guys
was this
are.
music? Oh,
No,
wow,
that'd be
this is
great.
terrible.
Maybe we should stage some suicide.
We're not
with-
staging. No.
We have talked about
We
about
stopped
someone
that.
taking it for the team before.
We stopped that real quick.
Who was it?
I don't
Who
remember
was it?
who it was, but we've talked about someone taking one
Who
for the
was
team.
gonna take
and
it
just-
for the team?
just
when this is the
suicided.
team.
Well, now it is, yeah. But I'm
Oh.
talking in previous iterations of this
yes,
band.
we did talk about someone taking it for the team
Yeah.
and using.
You,
Yeah,
you did
look-
get to see the mostly many faces of the band,
Yeah.
and,
Even
and you
not
saw
so many
you saw the
faces
two
now.
that actually stood still and didn't go anywhere.
Yeah, they're the ones that hang out with me at concerts.
Sometimes not.
Fuck you guys.
I don't know when you go to
Yeah.
concerts.
He goes to Riot Fest.
What?
What's the one? Jake.
Oh, Salgado.
Yeah, Salgado. Yeah,
I wasn't
hung
at
out with him
Riot
Fest. I know you weren't because
Yeah.
you didn't go to Riot Fest
I
and hang out
couldn't.
with me.
I couldn't make the.
I told you
monies.
free ticket, and you're like, nah.
How is Jake doing?
No, actually, I couldn't get to it.
It was 2 years ago.
Yeah, that was.
I think he's still in Arizona somewhere.
Is
Yes,
he?
you did.
Arizona.
Is he
Yeah.
really?
Hmm.
Is she pregnant?
That's
yet?
where I need to go.
No, they're not
No,
together.
they're not together.
They're not.
What?
What?
We can talk about this off air.
Yeah.
But,
okay. Yeah.
We're way off.
Where are we at?
So we'll edit
we
all
were
that out.
talking about
what? Can we keep that
I
in,
take
though?
pride that we don't edit things here.
for the most part.
We're editing the first thing that you wanted to edit out. The whole
Yeah.
guest
And you
shit.
just told them again.
Yeah.
Without telling
Yeah.
We have to edit
I'm
some.
gonna
now
have to
they're
edit
gonna be
that
Now
like,
we have to
what?
edit the part about
What
edit.
happened?
You just segue like
Yeah.
this. What?
I mean-
What?
I mean, I love it that you say they are like.
Yeah, like
people are gonna,
anybody's
yeah,
fucking
anybody's gonna
watching
fucking
it.
listen.
We'll get like 10
listening
people.
and watching this.
Hey, we had a
Yeah,
peak.
and six of
We had
those,
20.
will be 3 of us
I am
watching
gonna.
it twice.
Well, I mean, I did tell people that I was doing this
Oh,
podcast.
now we're gonna
so
actually have to do stuff.
you're
Oh,
probably gonna have
shit.
people watch it now.
Fuck,
and I'm gonna put
John.
on my Facebook page and everything. So
You tell me
Yeah,
this.
and
Yeah,
give me all
and
your
Mom's
links.
gonna watch
Any-
it.
Oh, my mom does all the time.
yeah, my mom's gonna watch it.
She
so.
loves. She's like,
Look at him, I know him.
He's a terrible thing.
That's my son. That's my baby.
that came out of my vajij.
Yeah, my mom
Your
doesn't
mom,
say that.
yeah.
Yeah, no.
I met your mom.
That's my mom.
That's
Oh,
my mom.
That's my mom.
That's my
Why's your
mom.
mom white? Don't ask questions.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah.
But
But that's a good thing about music too. I mean, I see the families
Moms?
and stuff, and moms.
yeah.
Jesus.
Oh,
You know,
moms
I
are
get
the
to
best.
Lay
come
off.
out and hang out with your mom.
Dude,
and
like,
my mom goes to all the stuff. I mean,
like,
it's
no
great.
joke,
Anything that I
all of
anything
our
that I promote,
moms,
my mom is
uh,
there.
no, that's seriously. She's like, well, what, you sure you want to do the music thing? It's awfully angry. Okay, well, here's some money. And like
here's-
most of our
Basically,
yeah.
parents
basically.
did lieu of
I
Sam's.
mean, and it was great.
But,
I mean, like,
What?
I said in lieu of Sam's because you made that dirty face.
Yeah.
We're not gonna go into that.
Yeah.
Do you like pierogies?
Oh my
anyways.
god. And segue editing out. Bye bye.
What?
But anyways, so moving on with music and whatnot. So like one theme that always keeps coming up when we talk about music in general, a lot of it is with metal and whatnot. We can plug that in over here. If we can charge someone. I don't know how it got out there, but I didn't.
Pull out game strong.
But anyways.
pull out game is strong.
You're strong. Oh yeah, there's a plug right behind you. Behind you.
Oh, shit.
Is there a beer behind you?
Oh,
That's not a field one.
That's probably why it wasn't charging.
Oh, it's on fire now.
I plugged it.
We almost lit
in.
the studio on fire.
A little bit.
It's all good.
But anyways,
hot raving.
so
I bought it. It's stupid. Stupid. It's not even worth it. I feel bad that I'm laughing at that. God damn it. You got me.
we
Getting
one thing that
toasty.
we always talked about was like how music it goes along with even like the covers too, how music progresses, how even some of the industry and whatnot signs bands for a specific sound or a specific look, and this can go across any of the genres you listen to. Obviously we talk about metal a lot on it, but even some of the rock bands, I feel like if you go to specific labels, you're already going to know what their bands sound like. And that was one of the things that we were looking like, hey, picture time. What exactly is music going to go to something better? Or are we going to start losing the bands that really have something different. They're trying to bring something different. And I always bring up 12-Foot Ninja. Every time I hear them, I don't know. Well, I mean, now I know because I've been listening to them. If you were just coming in a layperson, you don't know where they're going with their music. And I seek that in more bands. And I just use 12-Foot Ninja as an example because 1 minute they'll be just like almost death mellow deep, and then they'll go into salsa. And then they'll go back into some sort of rock feel.
That's amazing.
And then they'll go into something else.
The mixed genre. I mean, that's where. That's
but
where
where's
music
I'm
comes
looking
from.
for that creativity.
Music comes from that. Let's beat on this piece of wood.
It's metal.
And then whatever. You know what I'm saying.
My piece of wood.
Yeah, my piece of wood. And the history of music is just amazing on how it progresses and how they come together. And I mean, I got schooled the other day on how 311, kind of a reggae rap kind of thing, happened through the Rastafari movement in England and everything. And a guy really knew his stuff, and he wanted to sit and talk to me about it. And I thought that was amazing. But whenever you look at like who came to make these metal sounds, what came together. I mean, the history of it is great. The origins, knowing the origins, and then watching the progression throughout the years of, well, they added this. Now you have metal rap bands and metal jazz bands that I just realized is a thing.
They've got some
jazz.
They've got weird stuff that I'm not even.
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
understand what they're doing.
I mean, just the fusion stuff is absolutely amazing, and it's one of the more EDM kind of thing is a band called Beats Antique, and they take songs from like the 20s and back, take these classic songs and and put a beat to them and add some of their own stuff, and I think it's absolutely amazing. A lot of people don't like it, but I think it's cool to recycle like old stuff like that instead of recycling something that came out last week.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, everybody knows this. Let's hurry up and put it out.
Yeah.
They'll put out stuff that was like, back in the 20s. You have that tinky radio or Victrola sound.
Yeah.
And it's added to this bass and this electronic.
Well, side note with that, hopefully Ben hears that one. He's a techno dude or a dance music. He actually DJs. He actually is into the old school stuff. He hates calling it EDM, and I'm like, what do you want me to call it? He's like, well, it's called dance music.
It's called EDM.
Electronic
dance music.
It's music. But he's like, don't call it EDM.
Do you have a guitar?
It's
Fuck.
DM.
Yeah.
It's DM.
It's just DM.
Because it's going down.
Dance music.
It's going down.
In the DM.
Is it going down for sure?
Uh,
Yeah.
So DM, I was listening to Joe Rogan's podcast. Not Joe Rogan. It was Bert Kreischer.
I just want to give a quick shout out because Joe Rogan's probably going to listen to this. So.
Yeah, he will.
oh, yeah, for sure.
What's going on, Joe?
Love you, Joe.
Love you, Joe.
Your podcast is fantastic.
Yeah.
No, Bert Kreischer's podcast had these like sliding the DMs. Basically, it was a Playboy model, whatever. I'm like, I've never heard the term of someone contacting someone direct on like Twitter.
No.
And your messages slide in the DMs. I was like, what the fuck does that mean? I was like, that's sexual. I was like, I had to listen to it. I was
It's
like,
sexual.
sliding into the direct message. I was like,
Yes.
wow, I feel old.
Yeah.
Yeah.
DM
me.
Turn DMs.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
learning
John.
things.
That I run into stuff like that a lot because I am quite a bit older than you guys.
But you look jovial.
I do.
Jovial like that.
I
That's good.
moisturized.
That's good.
I never got married.
Perfectly
never had
coiffed
kids.
hair.
Yeah.
You don't know
I
if you
take
have
care of
kids.
myself. Yeah, but I didn't have the stress of being married long.
Oh.
And having kids. I'm 35 years old and I moisturize, and
That's nice.
that's kind of what
Sam
keeps
looks
me
older
sane.
than you, actually.
I know he does, doesn't he?
He's in terrible shape.
Terrible. Terrible.
I can't even argue that. Fuck you.
Jesus,
Well, yeah, I mean,
terrible
Well
shit.
played, sir.
Yeah,
well played.
well,
I
Yeah.
wish
You
we
can
had
help
that on camera. How the
Look-
three of us just looked at
Yeah,
him
we
like,
just-
oh my god,
Yeah,
oh my
but,
god, he's right.
but Sam, a little bit of moisturization goes a long way.
What moisture on other parts of
Yeah,
your
not
body.
just your penis. I mean that's basically. I mean, I'm sure you look like an 11-year-old boy down there, but that's.
Would that fall under certain things if it was on camera? If it's like I don't know about that. Don't send dick pics, Sam.
Yeah, no dick pics.
Stop it.
So if anybody gets dick pics from an 11-year-old boy,
It's
they'll be like, Sam, jeez,
darn it.
Sam, you got me again with the dick
You're
pics.
Someone's gonna
grounded.
try to use it as defense for like kitty
Yeah.
porn. Like, well, Sam was saying,
Sam was sending it to me. I
It's
thought
on
it was
a
Sam.
podcast.
Yeah. Thought it was Sam.
Oh.
Hey, where were? Oh, that was terrible. So where
What
we
the
at?
hell
Just
happened?
moisture.
Yeah, we
That was
yeah, we
really
were
bad.
moisturizing and
I
why I look
We were all
younger.
serious
Yeah,
about
'cause
music.
I'm because
I've
I'm old
always
as hell
made-
and
I've always
Yeah.
made a really good punching bag on these.
That's what she said.
yeah, that's
Tom like slowly looks away.
Anyway, back
Oh,
to the topic.
But yeah,
what do you think, Kenny? Where do you
exciting.
stand on this moisturizing thing?
Not moisturizing.
Not moisturizing.
Kenny's all about that baby oil.
Oh, the baby oil.
Exactly.
Baby oil.
It's all about baby oil.
Gotcha. We have
Vitamin E, whatever the fuck
yeah.
that does, but vitamin E and minerals.
We have a little bit different skin, so I mean,
I don't have to.
I don't have
Excuse
to.
me?
I'm Native American. I have red skin that just stays well moisturized.
Watch your mouth.
And
I'm
privilege,
good
Sam.
old Asian,
Yeah.
and I
No,
learned on a
are
podcast.
you-
I'm jungle Asian.
you're jungle Asian. Let's
Yeah, I learned
correct
that so that
yeah.
we're always
Excuse me.
always
right?
supple.
Yeah. Yeah, a little.
Fuck this being
Can
in the
you
jungle.
define-
He's a
No,
jungle.
because it's always freaking humid.
Yeah, it's
so you
humid.
don't need to have like
It's humid and
freaking-
they have,
you won't be dry.
Yeah, and they have
Alloy
big
everywhere? I
trees
don't
in
know.
there.
Alloy?
Aloe vera.
I don't want alloys on
Aloe
me.
vera.
Aloe vera.
We're gonna go out and get us some of that aloe vera.
Hey, you
Aloe.
go. Hey, so
Alloy.
we're gonna go down to that Kmart, talk to that colored fella there, and get some of that aloe lotion.
Yeah, we're never playing in the South. This is like the third podcast in a row. We've just shat on
Shat on
Southern
the South.
accents.
Well, it really sucks because our main, all of our main fans are down in the
Oh,
south.
yeah.
I'm
Texas.
sure. What else? Hold on. What
Texas,
else
we
is
love
there?
Texas.
No,
We love
dude,
Texas.
out of
I
like
love 'em.
awesome like metal places,
Oh, they do.
most of Texas,
Most
Denver.
of Texas, Denver is good.
Upper Wisconsin.
Yeah, Wisconsin was surprisingly
Yeah.
just littered with a lot of metal.
I'll just do some more, and then we could, if you go farther north, okay, not
Yeah,
quite
let's go to
Canada,
Canada. Let's
Oopers.
go to-
Go.
Yeah, that's all you do. So I'll just cover everyone. That's not as funny as like, hey, we're gonna go down and get some aloe. Hey, excuse me, can we go get some aloe vera there? You know, because I've got the dry skin. Okay, sound good? See, it's not the
Chapped.
same.
Chapped,
It's-
right? It's-
I'm
yeah, it's
chapped,
not-
you know.
yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
You know, we're never playing anywhere.
Everyone's gonna be
Nowhere
nice.
that likes us.
Only French Canada.
Canadian.
Only French Canadians.
French.
My buddy married a Canadian from Quebec.
From Quebec.
Yeah, from Quebec, yeah. Saskatchewan.
You know, we went. I had a neighbor whenever I lived in Germany
Fucking
that was. She'd always, ask people where you think she's from. She had the French accent, and everybody's guessing that. And, yeah, she was French Canadian. Dirty pirate hooker.
Is she from Quebec?
Yeah, Canadian.
I just
So I called
assumed-
her.
Was she a hooer?
She was a hare.
Here.
But I called her Canadian.
Canadian.
Canada.
I was like, yeah, you're from Canada. Shut up. You know, the loft apartment above the kick-ass fucking party.
Canada.
And then she talked to me about socialism and
Oh,
Fucking
God.
spell Canada.
So over here in Canada, we got that cool social medicine, okay? Okay, here's some maple syrup.
Oh, I was wondering where I wanted to squeeze it in. As soon as you start talking about Canada, there's like, yep, there we go. There we go. That's how the
Socialism.
politics-
Woo.
Yeah, socialism. Yeah, we love that. Yeah, metal bands.
I like-
socialism.
I like to be social with my isms.
with my isms.
Yeah, look at
Yeah.
that.
It sounds so pretty.
Leo
It's like,
isms to
oh,
yourself.
socialism. We're gonna be social,
Or
and
jism.
everybody's gonna be happy. And
You
yeah.
keep, hey, no jisms.
No jisms.
No
Only
jisms.
socialisms.
Are we
Social
done here?
jisms.
Are
No.
we done here?
No, we got plenty of
Yeah,
time,
we got
dude.
plenty of time.
Okay.
man.
Yeah, Corn got to talk for an hour.
What
and a
we
half.
had, what we were talking about was the different types of music.
People don't give a
and
shit
how you
about
were
that.
how you were talking about the
So far
the,
beyond
the different labels and
Yeah.
how they're more direct in what they're looking for. I don't know. It
I don't even
excites
direct.
me.
I was just like straight recruitment. Yeah,
It excites me because there's obviously a lot of smaller labels coming up, and they're signing the one or two big bands that are widely known, but
Mhm.
you wouldn't necessarily know that label. So it's kind of exciting. It's kind of like the doors opening up for a lot of different music.
I'm
In
hoping
certain ways, yeah.
like it's always a common occurring thing when we go back to metal, and I'm tired of it. Sucks because like it always goes back to like, oh, what's some new metal you listen to? Well, actually, I heard the New Testament album. Testament's been around forever. Sepultura, all these other like bands like that. I'll hear them. Oh, okay, cool. And then I'll hear this new band. I'm like, I mean, maybe it with that I could already. Maybe I'm just jaded, and I won't give it a chance.
I'm hurt.
But there's was it Bad Wolves or something like that? Which I wish I could remember the name of it. I heard it on XM radio. But like they played it and I was like, it has that genty feel, but the way they approached it, I really enjoyed it. It didn't have like that typical I didn't know where they were going with it. And that's what I think I expect from any music. Like I think that's why I can't dig pop music as much. I mean, yeah, it's out there, it's popular, and it's pop music, but I don't get down with it because I feel like every time I listen to it, and that could be because yes, the musician side, but every time I listen to it, I know where they're going. It sounds like every other person. Oh, great, you sing fantastic. Awesome. We're going to produce some things for you, and then you're going to sing over the top of it. Yes, I am saluting your talent for singing well. However, it seems as though you're just getting that same beat, the same popular 4 notes like every other one.
Yep.
Predictable.
Yeah, and that's what I hate
Absolutely
about
predictable.
some of the bands that are coming out, metal, rock, everything like that. I feel I know what they're doing.
In the lyrics, I can sing a song with a band that I've never heard of before because they're just so predictable on the lyrics. I mean, there's no ingenuity. There's no... Pick up a goddamn thesaurus. Listen to some Bo Burnham.
Thesaurus?
The thesaurus.
Burnham.
Yeah. Listen to some Bo Burnham. Learn some new words. I mean, there's so many ways. They're making art out of it. You know, it's great to have music that's original, that's yours, that you came up with. But at the same time, I mean, that's the same thing that goes ahead with the cover bands. You know, make it pop. Make it something that's unique, instead of saying, you know, the same stuff that everybody else is saying with the same words. Yeah. That's the part of the art where you're saying something that makes it your own, you know.
Have you heard Children of Bodom's cover of Hit Me Baby One More Time?
Hit Me Baby One More
Dude,
Time.
Bodom does some fantastic covers.
Yeah.
For being a death
Holy
or whatever
crap.
metal.
It was good. It was a good cover. Totally different. Totally outside of the box.
And that's how it should be.
It sounded like it, but it was Children of Bodom playing Britney Spears.
But you can, it's one of those things where, you know, I've been to a lot of concerts where somebody will break out a cover and it's just like, you hear it and you're like,
wow.
Oh, well, damn. All right.
Right.
You know,
that should be the response, like you were saying. It's
not
Children of Bodom playing Britney Spears, not a Britney Spears cover.
Yeah.
Played by.
Why Children of Bodom?
Well, maybe I'm not understanding the difference between.
He's
he's
got the
Children of
syllables
Bodom.
that he has to say with his tongue.
What did I
The
say?
Bodom.
Bodom. You said Children
But
of
I mean,
Bodom.
So,
you said Bodom once, but it's all right.
what's the? As far as I see it with the cover bands, going back to that, with going a cover band versus a tribute band. I mean, because that's kind of what they should be calling themselves.
Which is weird. Tribute.
A lot of them.
Some of these tribute bands are making just as much money as the main band. Okay, now one that I really love.
The Beatles.
Yeah, well, the
1970 or 1967. That's another Beatles one that makes.
Oh, Iron Maidens.
Oh yeah.
Granted, Anita Strauss is. Oh,
what's the?
That's wife material right there.
Yeah.
But I don't know any
What's
other
the one
members
for
in
Led
the band.
Zeppelin? They got the Led Zeppelin band.
Oh. Yeah, but the thing is, they're on major tours, on huge venues, as a tribute band.
But
they're good.
It's like you said. Here's like we talked about earlier. It's those levels: original, cover, and then tribute. This is literally a replica
you are
of
paid
the band
to be a replica.
Exactly.
You are supposed to do exactly that.
Exactly that. You dress that way. You act that way. You cannot tell the difference, which is why
you're
get paid
putting
the
on
big
an
bucks.
act.
Exactly.
You're not being yourself. Yeah, and I mean, is that? I guess that's how I see a lot of the covers, where it's like you're basically a tribute band.
So where's that? I mean, the fine line would be making it your own.
Yeah, because I see
beyond going. My name of the band is this, and we're gonna play this.
Exactly.
You know,
I'd rather see more tribute bands because it takes more energy and effort to directly replicate more than the music.
I would love to go see a tribute band that changes it up and goes and changes costumes and stuff like that.
Here we'll go to another side note. What don't you want to see? What kind of tribute band would you not want to see? Let's name a band that would be a tribute band you don't want to see.
Man, I really don't know, man. There's not a lot that I wouldn't like to. I love anything. I love any kind of music, any kind of live music, anything live that I can stand in front of and go, yeah, all right.
Like I could pass on a Smash Mouth.
Oh, no, come on. Those guys are awesome.
Now, side note, have you ever read the lyrics to the Walking on the Sun?
Yeah.
That song is brutal.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Brutal.
How the fuck did they get that on like Disney and shit?
You're like,
see how high my voice went? I was like, God damn.
That means it means it.
Yeah.
No, but there's a lot of songs like that get popular and stuff, and you're like, whoa. Yeah. Well, the one, good karaoke. I do a lot of karaoke.
I love karaoke. They know this.
I do a lot of Sinatra and stuff like that. So, girls will ask me to come up and sing with them on stuff, and it's always that goddamn Whiskey Lullaby or Picture.
Yeah.
And I was like, do you guys not listen to the lyrics?
I assumed it was country.
Yeah.
It says whiskey and I was country.
Yeah, Whiskey Lullaby.
I like
it's about a guy,
sometimes.
blowing his head off, and then he was in love with a girl. They broke up. He blew his head off. A little bit later, she drank herself to death, and real beautiful song. Let's
you know where they hit me?
Yeah,
they hit me right there.
Yeah, and that's how it was. It's like I was like, and that kind of hits me where it's like, okay, it's an easy song to sing, but is this what people are doing? That they're not listening to the lyrics, they're just hearing the words. They're not listening to them.
Right. They're just
there's a
hearing
difference
sounds.
between they're hearing sounds and
yeah.
going, I could sing this.
Oh, that's cool. That sounds
That's
cool.
another thing where I always brought up what I like about metal fans.
Is it
They-
they're
they-
non-existent?
They're non-existent. Yeah. No, they actually a lot of
they don't pay for
not
shit.
all
They
of them. They don't pay for shit.
and
They
barely
expect
show
things.
up.
A lot of them like
Fucking metal.
know the lyrics, and it's weird. Like even some of like the huge cult bands or anything like that. Like a lot of them really hit home with metal fans. I mean, even some of like the good rap, like early rap, where they talked about where they actually came from.
Yeah.
It's hitting like in the heart, like actually hitting the tugging at it. And like granted, there's other bands that do
That's
like
what
country bands and stuff like that.
Yeah, and that's
But
what
there's-
expands it.
Yeah, but there's so many people that fall in guilty. Like I like the way this sounds,
Right.
and
Oh.
then they just kind of sing it and go with it.
Oh yeah.
I think that's
That's
I think
the
that's
industry.
cool.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that's all the industry. To have a song.
industry.
He always says that.
Man, fuck this.
We all know
I'm
Sam.
out.
We all know Sam. It's the industry.
It's the-
That's
I
very,
know the
yeah.
industry. I
Yeah.
studied the industry.
It's very
My
it's all
name
the
is
industry.
Dr. Samuel,
Samuel.
and I'm here to teach
Thank
you
you for
about
we're
the
joining.
Oh,
industry.
anyway, Sam, what were you saying about the before you were so rudely erupted?
Right.
Erupted.
You
Ooh,
erupted.
you get erupted.
Before I
I
so
erupted.
rudely erupted on you. And
No, the formula is
We just talked about actually. Welcome
Alright,
to
wait.
continue.
Alright,
Sorry,
my
go
glasses
ahead. Go ahead, Sam.
it's just the typical formula.
do you need my glasses?
No.
Can you push them up?
You take a song and you make it easy to sing and you make it recognizable and it's a fucking pop song and they make millions of dollars on it.
Yep.
That's all I was gonna fucking say. So fuck all of you.
Oh, and
Lots of fuck
and
words.
and
It's called a
you have to
trio.
be
You play the
somewhat
same
of
3 notes.
attractiveness.
Yeah.
That's the words I use. Somewhat of an attractiveness.
Uh,
Not proper grammar there,
yeah.
but that's what's gotta be.
I tagged you in it a long time ago. That Facebook video where it was
which
the same.
Facebook?
These are the posts I'm talking about.
Again, there's a video where a person plays the same 4 chords
Uh-huh.
and switches the lyrics.
Oh yeah, that was.
and it's like the
it's
last-
every.
it's
It's the
the
comedian
top
group.
50.
Yeah.
It was actually really
It's
good.
crazy.
Something of awesomeness.
Yeah, it's 3 guys. They're
Yeah.
Brits.
Yeah.
It's freaking
no,
awesome.
No, they're Australian.
Are they?
They're
Okay.
either Australian or they're Guinea.
Crikey.
No, they may be. They may.
They
be
don't
from New
speak
Zealand.
American English. That's
They-
what I
they
can
ain't
say.
gonna speak that American English.
Here you go.
God
Canadian.
dang.
You sound like that guy with that big ass knife. that's not a knife. This is a knife.
Oh man.
I love my hometown.
Your
in
country,
Knoxville, Kentucky.
Love my
your
mom.
mother,
My
your cherry
mother.
pie.
Love my mother.
Yeah, I love my mother.
Like my sister.
Actually,
I
mom's
buried her in the
mom's gonna listen
backyard,
to
but
this,
I
so
still
yeah,
love
yeah.
her.
Love you, Mom. I know you're gonna
Yeah.
listen.
Thanks, moms, for listening to this.
Yeah,
Yeah,
my
thank
mom.
you.
My
That's-
mom's
that's-
not listening to this.
Yeah, his
bullshit.
isn't. My mom
My
will listen to
mom's
it
not.
twice.
My
My mom will
mom's
listen to
not.
it
Your
twice.
mom, no.
Your mom will
She
listen.
Your
can't.
mom, no.
She
She's not
can't.
allowed to.
All she's allowed to
not
do
allowed to.
is to let us use her vehicle. So
Yeah.
thanks for that.
Thanks,
even though
Mom.
you're not gonna watch
Yeah.
this.
Thanks, Mom.
Your vehicle makes noises that I can't
Ev-
figure out what
they
they
all
are.
do.
It's
Wait,
crazy.
speaking of
Yeah,
which, what happened
they all
to
make
yours?
noises, John.
No, like
Total.
these are strange. Like the
When
car's
did you
off.
Oh, they're
Total
not
your car.
supposed to make
No.
noise. Oh, not that.
About a
Yeah.
month ago.
So it's
You
it's
totaled your
delightful.
car a month ago, and I just now found out about it.
I feel like
'cause
you're
you're never
a
around.
band
vigilant.
member. Just the greatest. I don't know why they all talk shit
No,
about
it's
you.
like
I just can't figure
now
it out.
you know why, right?
Something
Oh,
terrible
shit.
happened to
He's
you.
seen
Oh.
me for the
He
last
died?
4 weeks.
He died 3 weeks ago.
Here's the problem. Here's the problem. As soon as I got this car that I'm using from my mom, I parked right behind him, and he walks in. He says, "Hey, can you move your car?" Didn't click that it was a totally different car.
Kenny,
No, see,
hey,
no,
Kenny,
you
we-
forgot
we
the
probably
point.
should tell him Rob's not in the band anymore.
That's fucked
So
up.
bless you, Rob.
That's fucked up. Too soon.
Terrible.
Anyways,
Too
no, what you forgot was the fact that I actually came and picked your ass up from your apartment in Maryville, and I didn't think to ask. Wait, where the fuck is your car at?
You didn't even think then, so I just gave you the benefit of the doubt.
I appreciate it.
Stupid.
I appreciate it. But
Problem is, Sam don't think sometimes.
Sam don't think-
player.
He don't think so
don't
good
think
sometimes.
Sam don't think so well.
What happened to your car? Why am I picking you up? No, didn't even think about it. Just okay.
It's because he's a goddamn good
I
friend.
honestly just
He's a
assumed,
good friend.
I just assumed that you just didn't want to drive because you're that lazy sometimes.
That's me.
Why did
Yeah,
you think
no.
he didn't want to drive?
I
Huh?
was like,
Check
I'm
your
that-
privilege. No.
I'm that lazy to drive
That's
down
when
the
John
street.
I
told
was
me-
the one driving him. How was
when
that
John told me I had to drive all the way up here, I was like, maybe I'll just cancel. I was really sitting on my couch today, like.
No, we could have came out to you.
I know, that's what I was saying.
I just didn't give you that option.
Yeah.
Because there wasn't an
Had
option.
I known that option was open,
Well, now you do.
Been like,
We'll do this
"Yeah,
again.
just
Give
come
me
on
one
down
more. Give me one more moment here.
Yeah.
Do
Take
you
the
really
moment.
want to talk about driving when you were living in like Whiting?
And
for a-
Why?
I drove most of the time.
Yeah,
Up until the
and
very end of
these
that.
guys.
Exactly, and then who drove you?
It was
like a northern
honestly
part
like
of
a
Indiana.
couple
Son of a-
days.
goddamn bitch. As long as it was me.
Indiana
That's all
sucks sometimes.
I don't care. I drive down to Evansville every couple of days.
Well, at the time I didn't have a job and I was poor and.
I don't have a job. Well, I'm not
Well,
poor.
you
I've
have
got
money.
Yeah, I'm not
Well,
poor though. There's a difference.
No,
I'm definitely not.
You're
poor.
no, time out. You're unemployed. It's not the same as not having a job, right?
Kind of.
Oh man.
No.
Except I get paid for it.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
It's exactly the same thing. It's just different
It's just different in the industry.
in the industry. If you understood the industry, you would understand.
Hey, so you know, like how you're you and he's him. You're not him. So
Damn.
what?
Say that again.
Boom.
That's just a one-time deal thing.
Why,
So,
'cause you couldn't repeat it.
No, you can't.
No.
You're
It
you're
ruins
you
it.
and he's him.
Yeah.
You're not him.
Why would you
Did
repeat it?
I
You
did
need to
slower
make
that
him-
time.
Yeah,
Make
see,
him-
he
Yeah.
fucked up and said it was a one-time
You
thing.
could have had a listener,
Yeah.
but
Yeah, that's-
instead,
right, there it is.
No, I had to do that for Sam.
I got to do that for Sam.
Slow down.
Slow things down for him.
You had to-
Good time.
You gotta watch the last podcast and how many times he said industry with our friend Korn, who's a chef,
Oh, nice.
and how
It's a
many
different industry.
Yeah. One of
But-
them's actually a chef.
I'm in the industry,
Sorry.
so
Dude,
I
you know
know.
what? Honestly,
I can't help it.
fuck you guys.
No, Sam does good work. He actually, chef's a chef. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, yeah.
They both
yeah.
do.
I'm never discrediting the work
Yeah.
you do. I'm just always going to give you shit for how many times you are a know-it-all.
And if you see us out in public, feel free to give
Because
Sam shit and any of us shit.
You genuinely do know a lot. Like I
or
learn
give
a
us
lot
shit
from
like
you.
I
but
could
you
use things.
love to know. Like it sits on you.
It's
Like
white privilege.
in the industry.
That's white privilege right there.
It's that goddamn white privilege right there.
See,
We're all minorities.
I like
and we got the
learning.
one white
I
guy
like
here.
I like learning and paying attention.
and teaching others.
I like learning,
Oh,
but I
God,
don't
yeah.
like paying attention.
I like making dumb people look dumber.
No, I
That's
see.
kind of my thing. Yeah.
I
Like,
can see that.
yeah.
Huh.
I feel it.
I mean,
feel-
like,
I feel
if
dumber
you're gonna be
after
ignorant, hey, if you're gonna be ignorant anyway, I might as well just put the topping on the cake for you and just really put you down there.
Like
You know, 'cause
fondant,
I know a lot of stuff.
or like a nice whipped cream
Did
top.
you say fondant?
Fondue? What?
No, fondant. You know the really
fondant.
fake
Oh, yeah,
cake
yeah.
stuff.
No,
It
not
tastes-
the good stuff.
Do they ever make one that tastes good?
I don't think so.
Fondant.
Whatever happened to flan?
Fondants, flan.
Fondant.
Yeah. Flandant?
That sounds like something Rick
Not
Ross would say.
fondant. It's
Yeah.
whatever.
Flandant.
I could Google that right now, and they,
Dude,
they have
fucking
call it
Google it.
Yeah,
fondant.
if we had internet in the
Fucking
studio.
Google it.
What do you think? Wait. We don't got Mr. Moneybags here.
Hey, man.
Mr. Unemployed
Well,
Moneybags.
What were we talking about again?
I don't
Yeah,
fucking
suck it.
That's why I
No.
love this.
Don't
No,
jelly.
it's just free
You
form.
guys are
I
peanut
need a
butter and
cigarette.
jelly.
I love
Well,
peanut butter and
yeah.
jelly.
You only
What
need
is
a
cigarette
your
break?
favorite?
Yeah, you want to do a cigarette? What?
No,
no.
we're gonna end this.
No,
We'll end this.
we'll end
It's
this.
only been
You're
3
only-
hours.
We'll do like a couple more minutes. We'll end it down. Yeah, it's
You're
only
only
3
you
or 4
only
hours.
want a cigarette because everyone's picking on
No,
you.
I've wanted
No,
a cigarette
okay.
for like an hour.
So
We've been
you're-
picking on you for like an
Yeah,
hour.
It has been an hour. So how far did we get on a list on what we want to talk about?
We actually hit everything that we needed to hit.
Oh, no way. Okay,
Yeah.
we're doing well.
We just do a lot of
really,
side notes.
you know, I do.
Cool beans.
Usually I run it off the rails and then we end up talking about. two
Someone
things,
will
and
try to
I'm
keep
glad.
it going. One of us will.
Yeah.
We talk about formulas
I
and
enjoy this. Yeah, I enjoy this. I'll do a little bit more research of what is metal music.
I don't even
In
know
the-
half the time
in-
anymore, and that's
in-
what we do.
Metal,
Metal?
in our
Is it
industry.
metal or
in
metal?
your industry.
Yeah.
What metal?
No, you're saying it
Not-
right in the industry.
Next time, yeah,
In the
yeah. I'm
industry.
saying it like I'm in the metal music. Do
Do you listen to the metals?
you listen to the metals?
That
You
screamo
know, the
stuff?
metals music.
Oh my gosh, I can't.
But
you listen
in closing, so
It's so hard.
September 2nd
Yes.
September 2nd. Yeah. I expect to see you guys.
What's
if
the
you
name of the
can't
event
make it, no
again?
big deal. It's going to be called Woodstark. It's the 4th year we're doing it. So Woodstark 4. You're going to see hashtag Woodstark 4 on stuff that I send out. Find us on Facebook. We're Woodstark on Facebook. Not the one in Florida, unfortunately. We're the one that's in Indiana. So it just keeps getting bigger and bigger, and more people are liking the page, and we're finding more stuff out. I just got another band while we were sitting here talking. Another guy texted me, said he wants to do it. So, I mean, I know how flaky artists are. So,
So
I
just
don't
in
even
case.
know. But
we're the backup plan.
right now we have about 13 bands that will play. We have sound all day long, and I hope
there's sound.
I got about 9 or 10. I got about 9 or 10 artists that are going to be out there showing off their stuff. So I mean, it's going to be cool, and it's just something to get people out, get them outside, get them to do stuff, and show people that this could be you. These are all people from the local community. We didn't go out and hire a band. We didn't, get a fundraiser to hire some band that nobody knows. These are all people that you can see. And also, Chris June opened up a music shop down in main downtown Knox. The big
fantastic
Metropolis.
donut place down there. If you guys like donuts,
Finger Hut Bakery.
oh my god,
Stop
so
there, Judson. It's so good.
oh, it's good donuts.
So good. And stop at the depot, the downtown depot. That's like the best food that we have in Knox.
I mean,
anyway, and that's right next to the June Brothers, and I think they're doing something great. They have a rock band school. They're doing School of Rock, and they had a couple of different bands of young kids that participated, and they're playing all kinds of stuff now. One of them have dropped out due to time constraints and stuff, but the other one is going, and they're going to start performing that stuff. So I kind of want them to get down there too.
That'd be awesome.
So that's a venue. It's a small venue that they have there. That's the front of they do the music and the guitar fixing and everything back here, and they sell guitars and all the stuff that goes into sound equipment and everything.
Did you see if I guess would it be like students or something like that? Like almost like even like a side stage or even like a feature like that. Jared, get on. That'd be
That's
awesome.
what we're looking at.
That'd be cool.
But yeah, the whole thing is we'll have that there. We'll have the main stage, the big brand new stage that the city of Knox just built, and then we'll have in the back. We always have the setup for the open mic, and I have a couple of buddies that bring pretty much every kind of instrument that you can think of, and
What a
people get up
Mafuzela.
and play. Yeah. Oh God, two.
I need to
And a
get a didgeridoo.
goddamn
I
oboe.
should be able to buy my ukulele by then.
We had an oboe and a bassoon last year.
Oh shit!
A goddamn bassoon.
I know a professional bassoonist.
If you played bassoon and you joined the military in the Air Force and joined the military band, you were right out of basic. They would award you 4 stripes, so you'd be an E5
Really?
straight out of basic
You
training.
should play bassoon.
I know, man. I was like, gosh, screwed up.
That's the Air Force. The Army doesn't do that shit.
Yeah,
Yeah, he right.
he is right. 6 weeks. Hey, I went the Army route, dude. I got recycled, so I took an extra 2 weeks just for the Army guys. So
You should went to the Air Force.
Yeah.
Played bassoon.
Yeah, hoorah, Air Force.
I didn't have the intelligence to
intelligence.
make it into.
I
That's
never-
why I play the bass.
I
you
never would have
understand?
suspected.
Yeah.
I thought you were a
Well,
shooter.
clearly you didn't know the industry.
You look
of the
like
military.
you look like an ASFAB 98. I mean, that's I really, man. that's
97
surprising.
did
It was
it
a
right.
97.
Oh man.
But once again, thank you for joining us,
Hey, no
Jake
problem,
and
anytime.
Lippner,
Yeah, I want to
with 2 P's.
Lippner.
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 Lippner. Yeah,
Lippner.
yeah.
Jacob.
No, it's a
Lippner.
joy. It's a joy for me to come up here and talk to
Yeah,
you guys. I love
and-
talking about music. I'm sorry I sidetracked so much.
Oh no,
but
that's the whole
that
point
was
of
the
this.
point.
We talk about music, or we try to, and then no, just really just kind of talk about and enjoy
stand
stuff.
by. I'm gonna have Jake on the Lake here in a couple of weeks, and
Yeah, we'll be
That'll
on
be
that
fun.
definitely.
yeah, you guys can come down there and play Jake on the Lake with me. And
That'd be stupid.
That's not play. That's what are you?
It's like a game show.
game show.
No,
Yeah.
no, actually no.
No,
that's
we're
a
not-
good
not
idea.
yet.
We're not
Yeah.
playing with Jake on
I
a
mean,
lake.
I want to
you're
play.
more
Shh, that's
you're more
off
than-
air.
You're more than welcome, John.
Nice.
I'm sorry.
If nobody saw it, there was a wink.
Yeah, I think this is soon. But once again, thanks again. Follow us, and we'll post all of his links and whatnot on the podcast channels. So like and subscribe. Follow us on. We got the music coming in.
Sorry.
I do it every podcast. If you haven't, clearly they haven't watched our own
I was trying
podcast.
to. I was trying to like do it all
Wait, we have
low
music?
value.
Oh, there's a podcast. Once again, follow us on Facebook.com/TimeEnemy. Also on Instagram and Twitter at official TITE. Do you have an Instagram or anything like that? You want to put out there, Twitter?
No,
Tweets, twats?
no,
Yeah.
I'm not a tweeter.
Yeah,
twat.
fuck
Twitter
that.
twat,
Yeah.
And once
Nah.
again, hope you guys
Nah.
enjoy, and thank you for listening.